Listen, check it out now. So I got a whole theory about this whole 6ix9ine arrest. Okay, when it happened, why it happened, and what's the strategy for the feds who pretty much pulled all the strings for us to be here. Now, here's the thing, right? 6ix9ine and of course his cohorts, Shoddy, Crippy, and a couple other guys, they're all charged with RICO. Okay, racketeering charges. Now I explained it to you in the last video. Racketeering charges for the mob. Why the fuck they charging 6ix9ine and his homies with charges that's usually for the mafia? Now, here's my theory, and again, this is a theory, because after they got picked up, again, they cite that they've been having information or evidence since 2013, but if you look at the indictment, most of the big stuff they're talking about, only thing they had from 2013 was drugs, okay? At least that's wrapped up in this indictment. The only thing, everything else, which is the major shit, happened in the last year. It's very different from Bobby Shmurda's indictment. When he got indicted with GS9, they were indicting for some big shit that happened way before Bobby Shmurda got famous, even murders or shootouts or whatever, and they were just saying, because he got famous, we prolonged the investigation to see what more we could get. With 6ix9ine, it seems like the opposite. They ain't really had too much. But when 6ix9ine got famous and they thought he was claiming his gang and his gang was doing some crime, they got all the info they need to get within the last year. Now, let me put this all in perspective. So they got him on a racketeering charge, which, as I said, is a criminal organization charge. They don't have to prove that 6ix9ine did nothing. All they got to do is prove that 6ix9ine was down with this crew. 6ix9ine already came out to say, I was never a gang member. I use that shit for an image. Regardless, they'll probably try to use songs, they'll probably try to use Instagram photos, shit he said on interviews, just to say, well, man, even if you were using it for the music, you sure look convincing here. Now, let me say this, because the next thing after that we get to find out this morning, they moved 6ix9ine out of the federal holding area at the Brooklyn MDC to another federal holding area, supposedly where there are no gang members. Apparently, that area is strictly designated for non-gang members, okay? And also, which means neutral people, so non-gang members, and also people who are willing to discuss deals with the U.S. attorney, okay? Now, basically, if you don't know what discuss deal means, usually that includes snitching. Now, 6ix9ine got moved out, and he's in this new area. Now, let me bring y'all back, because, listen, we're going to get to the silly shit, but let's bring you back. Why did 6ix9ine really get arrested when he got arrested? In my opinion, this is my theory. The feds saw that these guys were breaking up, and listen, put it like this. And if I'm supposed to think, because he also has federal charge, the guy who kidnapped 6ix9ine, he got a federal charge. If I'm thinking everything's connected, he gets arrested on a federal charge. The feds really want to bring down everybody together. But if they keep breaking up, it's going to happen, and it's going to be hard in court to prove that they were really an organization. If they beefing with each other, how could they be a criminal organization? Or how could one person doing a crime benefit the other if they're all beefing? So I believe as soon as 6ix9ine and his recent fired team members, okay, which they're also claiming to be 9 Trey Bloods, as soon as they split up, and apparently they split up right as they came back from LA from that video shoot that got shot up in LA, as soon as they saw that 6ix9ine was separated from the group and he was basically going rogue, he's going by himself, they said, we got to go get him now. By the way, it's the best time to lock him up. You know why? They don't have any more solidarity towards each other. Everybody's thinking, man, is every man for themselves. Nobody is still loyal to the organization. Everybody dipped. Everybody's denouncing it. Everybody's going that. Listen, 6ix9ine went to the Breakfast Club and said, yo, what the fuck is Treyway? Now, keep in mind, Treyway is a slang, and Treyway became an organization that was around music, and some people still say, well, that has some type of kind of resemblance or affiliation to the Bloods, but he basically separated himself from all of that. He said, nah, I ain't in all that. Now, this is why it's interesting in the timing. Everybody's locked up. Nobody's cool with each other. And you know sometimes your fate depends on your co-defendant. The feds are literally gonna go person by person and offer a deal. Y'all see what I've been covering with the goddamn TK story? That story is basically full of everybody getting talked to by the prosecutor and the prosecutor saying, listen, y'all niggas gonna be fucked regardless. How cool are you with these other motherfuckers that you want to get fucked the most with them? So you know what I think is happening now? I think the feds are trying to get 6ix9ine to turn. Honestly. I think they're trying to bring him in and be like, yo, listen, you don't fuck with these niggas anyway. You're trying to tell us in court you was never part of this shit. Well, maybe you've seen some shit. What's up? We'll give you a little nice little deal, but you gotta snitch on everybody else. Now, it doesn't mean he's gonna do it, but it tells me that's the way they're approaching this. It's easy. It's not like these niggas are all cool where they have their lawyers talking to each other. No, I can imagine 6ix9ine's lawyer is not talking to the other people's lawyer. So they're gonna bring 6ix9ine. Then they're gonna bring another person. Then they're gonna bring another person. Then they're gonna bring another person. Pretty much, it's a slam dunk for the feds. Because y'all came in beefing. Y'all don't like each other already. Why the fuck would you not cooperate to sink the other person and save yourself? Very interesting timing, I believe the feds saw all this happening and said, this is not even a layup, this is a fucking dunk. It's not a layup, it's a dunk. We don't have to bring him all in here and watch them try to act tough and be like, yo, nah, I gotta hold it down for my brother and we gotta play those games like, nah, your brother's snitching on you and maybe they turn. No, you bring each of them in, they don't like each other, especially 6ix9ine and the rest. So currently 6ix9ine is in this new facility. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. But I do believe the timing of all of this, I know they put out there like, yo, we did this to save his life, and I do believe that because perhaps their whole ploy this whole time was say 6ix9ine is the one that's either the weakest, or number 2, the one with the most to lose, or number 3, the one who is now separated from the rest of them the most, because he just fired them on the gram. Let's get him to talk. And when they hear people trying to kill him, fuck that. Bring everybody in. We'll use him against them. Because honestly, all the incidents that they're really trying to put these niggas under the jail for happened in the last year. They don't have a bunch of stuff. And if we seen how the feds move, the feds could have waited another year for more shit to build up that everybody almost gets life. Everybody. But they didn't. They picked that time because 6ix9ine separated from the group. Also, anything going forward would make their case harder because if 6ix9ine's lawyer said it already. Yo, my guy went on the Breakfast Club and said he wasn't a part of that shit. He denounced that. How the fuck are you still charging him with shit that happened after he denounced them? So as soon as he denounced them, feds picked him up because it's time to put one against the other. I believe that's the case. I believe that's behind him being transferred. Again, it's just a theory. I'm being 100% honest and whatever. You know, 6ix9ine's my guy, but I don't deal with gang shit. I've never been a gang member. I never did no crimes. Listen, I always say, do your crime by your fucking self. Because in reality, when a nigga got kids, he got family, he got his mom, he's got his sisters, his brothers, he got people who depend on him. Shit, even just fucking he wants to be free. Why would he really be that loyal to you when, again, how close is he with you? Did he grow up with you? Did he only meet you in the last year? Does he then, or is he just a disloyal nigga? Not everybody follows these little street codes that everybody says. Okay? And whether it be the person you think is the most realist or the person you thought was fake all along. So keep that in mind, all right? Regardless, I'm going to keep you guys in tune with what's going on. They're also saying that the lawyer for 6ix9ine basically said 6ix9ine specifically requested to be away from the Crips and the Bloods. Now, if you don't know how jail works, a lot of times when you're a gang member, they put you in certain sections where they know your other gang members are, just for your safety, okay? And if 6ix9ine is basically almost denouncing the Bloods, him being in there with the Bloods, in the Blood section, they're probably going to try to fuck him up, especially if the other Bloods are saying, yo, he might get us fucked up in this shit. Go get him. Right? You can't get no protection from no goddamn Crips in federal prison. So they got to put him like he's a regular civilian. But of course, they're already, and by the way, this might even be propaganda too. You got to watch, it's mind games. It's all mind games. They might have put him in there to signal he's already telling that the other guys start to tell. You got to realize the mind games being played. Because, again, and I know this is going to be a conversation we got to have, right? So let's kick it off. Is 6ix9ine snitching? Now, if I'm supposed to believe that the cops came to him the day before, right? And they said, for your safety, we want to give you protection. And if he signed a waiver saying, I don't want it, that tells me maybe he's not. Because why the fuck would you deny or like try to get out of that when that could have saved your life and then be on the gram popping that shit? You feel me? Subliminally or not, it happened. So I look at that and I'm like, if 6ix9ine was cooperating then, that means he should already be ahead of the game now. That means they would have been protecting him instead of releasing certain info. They would have just said he's in protective custody or PC in terms of jail standards, and not basically now announce that, yo, yeah, one of your guys is going to the wing where we cut deals. So again, if 6ix9ine was already working with them, they probably would have not be putting out information like they are now. The way they're putting out information now is basically signaling, oh yeah, we're trying to get this motherfucker to roll. And if you don't roll before he does, you're fucked. So again, we'll see what happens. I'm not involved in gang shit. Because trust me, man, I wouldn't hold none of you niggas down. That's a fact. That's a fact, okay? That's why I always tell niggas, when y'all do y'all criminal shit, please don't bring it around me. Don't talk about it around me. Don't act like I'm part of it. No. Because I be in there, and listen, man, they put me on the stand. I got 10 fingers out. Okay? They did it. All them. Nigga, I might even point at the judge. Y'all niggas did it. Okay? Little jokes, but it's whatever. Anyway, get in the comments, make sure you guys like them, subscribe, and keep you guys updated. Listen, man, if you want the most reliable source about Tekashi's arrest, also his case, I seen somebody reported today he was released from jail just because they showed that he was no longer in the system at the MDC. Please, you got to follow me. This is the only way you get the official exclusive information about everything going on with him, okay? And even while I say that, I do wish the best for him because, again, he's still my friend. And I still got to be objective while reporting, but I still hope the best for him, okay? Get in the comments, make sure you guys like and subscribe to Akademiks. Oh!